Batman, the living vampire. Let me explain. In the main DC universe, Kirk Langstrom is the Man-Bat, a human-like bat creature that was the result of Dr. Langstrom experimenting on himself. However, in the Gods and Monsters universe, those experiments went in a different direction. Diagnosed with an incurable cancer, scientist Kirk Langstrom did everything in his power to save himself. And despite technically curing himself of the cancer, he ended up far worse. Now a vampire-like creature, Kirk grew fangs and claws as well as having super strength, speed, durability, flight, and enhanced senses. The trade-off here was that Kirk needed to consume blood, otherwise his cancer would return and finish him off. Unfortunately, even if Kirk would rather die, his current state craved blood and he would become crazed with a lack of it, resulting in Kirk losing himself to the monster that he made. Realizing there was no way to control himself other than harming others, Kirk decided to harm those he believed deserved it, the criminal scum of Gotham. As the Batman, Kirk took down the head of Gotham's organized crime ring, Lou Moxon, and his right-hand man, Joe Chill. After killing them and other members of the crime family, Kirk later attended Moxon's funeral in order to scope out his next targets, but he instead saw the son of the deceased, Jeremy. After seeing how heartbroken Jeremy was at the funeral, Kirk investigated him more, finding out that he had nothing to do with his father's crimes and was actually an upstanding citizen majoring in biochemistry at Yale. The idea that such a great person would mourn such a terrible one intrigued Kirk, and he stalked Jeremy until he finally decided to talk to him. The two became quick friends, so close in fact that Kirk revealed his condition to Jeremy, and he promised to help Kirk if it was the last thing they'd do. One night when the two returned to Jeremy's home, Jeremy discovered his mother was dead, killed by a rival crime family getting back at Jeremy for his father's actions. This angered Kirk, and he immediately set out to kill those who did this, where he discovered that this wasn't a hit for Lou Moxon's actions, but for Jeremy's. After the death of his father, Jeremy kept the family business running and ran it all behind Kirk's back. After discovering this, Kirk confronted his best friend and grabbed him by the neck, where Jeremy confessed to everything. But he also turns it around on Kirk, who is doing the same by killing criminals he judges unworthy of living, which included Jeremy's father. Despite that, Jeremy did not care because he and Kirk were in this together and would accomplish anything they set their minds to. He knew that he could always trust Kirk because Kirk would never hurt him. Kirk would never hurt Jeremy.